Hey.
What
It caught me off guard. I forgot it's only 15-second intro now.
It caught me off guard too. I got a whole chicken wing.
Oh,
boy. What up, good people?
God. What's
Hey
up, cuz?
everybody. I am
Oh,
suffering
man.
from allergies, so please bear with
Oh
me, guys.
no. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's
Not
crazy.
too
Oh, I got a special guest.
Oh, like special guest.
Hello.
Cause
Oh, onion.
that's that
Onion.
two side, cuz.
Say
What's up,
hi.
man?
Say hi.
Well, cuz.
Say
Hi.
Hey,
hi.
buddy. Hey, buddy.
Don't smile. Oh, I thought he finna smile or say something.
Say
Right.
hi.
What's going on, onion? I miss you, man.
Oh, Fat say he miss you.
Yeah.
What's on?
Daddy daddy. Say hi.
He ain't got much to say right now, huh?
Yeah, he eating pizza, so
Right. Right.
Right. Trying to see where these people coming from.
right.
Wow. Getting big, man.
Say yeah. So I climbed up a ladder today.
Oh, how did he get down?
I don't know. That's a good question. I only got a video of him climbing up the ladder. Never got anything of him coming down.
Oh, well,
We eating pizza and
he's a
wings, ain't we,
legend. He's a
dude?
legend.
Even though this is not part of TT's diet, it's my cheat day.
Okay, there you go.
He's a baby legend at this point. He
So,
goes up and down the
so it's
ladders.
TT's. So it's TT's cheat day.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, look like Miami trying to send these boys home tonight.
Playing hard, are they?
Man, interesting. They was the eighth seed in the well, we'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to the
Yeah,
basketball.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
just just watching them tuned in and that's got me excited, you know what I'm saying? So even though my squad not in, still good just to be a fan, you know. So
I
Mm-hmm.
after this, I'm gonna go somewhere and actually watch the game.
okay.
I think some of you gonna hang out with me the entire show. So
Oh, okay.
Right,
because
especially if you
Kiki
get
was
fed. I sit right there too.
Right.
we kicking it with
Give me
some
another
few
fight.
tonight.
Some few.
He eating his own. That's his.
No, that's what I. I thought you was feeding them. Oh, okay.
Mm-mm. This mine. I'm hungry.
You just keep going in and out. It look like flashes of you like feeding him.
Right.
Then it pause.
Mm-mm.
Then it come back. Do you hold the pizza?
Yeah, it looked pretty funny. So, how has y'all's week been so far?
um, I'm starting with me.
I go
Hmm.
first if you want. If while you eating, you know what I'm saying. You chance to eat. I go. I go first.
Yeah, you got it, cuz.
I'm probably gonna be
Whoever.
eating this whole show. I am starving.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
It's a cheat day.
Now go ahead.
just like what you saying. Week been pretty solid. Hey, Chinese food tonight. That's what we ate for dinner. So,
You're gonna be hungry in 15 minutes.
Right.
man, it's already happening. I already start drinking. So, but I
Yep.
got some lobster crab ragoon upstairs still. So, them
Oh,
are pretty
trust with the
good.
lefties.
Yeah, yeah, we went there.
Yeah, get in on that lefties.
Yeah, yeah, they pretty good. You know, and they about to open up another spot. I was rapping with the owner again today. You know, when I went in there and placed my order.
Okay.
So we'll be getting more from them as well. But overall, the week been pretty solid. Just been a struggle trying to get the kids to go to school. You know what I'm saying? They know they only got a couple more weeks left, so they like, I'm cool. Do we gotta
Oh
go? I don't
no,
want to
not
go.
they got
So
itis already.
yeah, they are is already been kicked in. So, but outside of that, everything been good. Except a couple of home repairs I got to do, like my front door handle and all that stuff. I got just a little tinkering I got to do around the crib.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So you ready now, why?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
Let's do it. The week has been pretty good. Can't really complain too much, other than these allergies.
Right, right.
Other than that, as everybody else, my kids and my students are they're gearing up for graduation next week.
It's that time.
Yep. So half of them were not in clinic because they got senioritis. Uh, so
For sure.
and some of them are in crunch time getting stuff done. So it be semi busy. So nothing too crazy.
Okay.
Your mama
Well,
said hi, daddy, daddy. Say hi, mama. Say hi, mama. Say hi, mama. Say
He don't even
hi,
know what
mama.
he's smiling. He don't even know what he's smiling about.
Nope. He up here just eating his pizza. He chilling.
That's what's up. So what's going on to my folks on TikTok, Twan and not everybody? My week has been a bit odd. I'm trying to.
Not
Is it?
odd. Why
Yeah,
odd? That's a weird word to choose.
it is. It is. I've been trying to figure out. There's a lot happening, right? I'm focused on leaving California, while everybody in California is still focused on work,
Wasn't you?
and that's really. I'm present, but I'm not because I know I got a
Uh-huh.
lot of stuff that I got to get done in between the space. So while I've been working, I haven't been working like I usually work. I haven't been like getting down and trying to get stuff figured out. I've been like kind of meeting the standard and rushing back to the house because I'm getting in contact with contractors to come pick my stuff up, and I got to find a place to live whenever I move,
You
and I
can't come. You can't
got to
roll
get
your booty back.
ahead of the ball game and all that other good stuff. So that's how my week has been. And then I found a new website that my man Manny Lugo put me on, and I've been. It's like I'm addicted to it.
what's
I'm
that?
addicted to it. It's I don't want to give our secret away because that's what I've
Okay,
been posting all of our stuff on here lately.
I
Mm.
got you.
Yeah, like all of the stuff with our logo, all of our advertisement stuff. Yeah,
I
but
got you.
I've been doing stuff for Manny. I've been doing stuff for Zoe. I've been doing stuff for Maya as well to just get everybody put out there because like the website is dope and it's ridiculously addictive for people like me. So I've been caught up on it. That's the honest truth about it.
Mm.
So yeah, more to come. More
And
to
if you're on Facebook, guys, start sending us stars so we can start getting money for this.
mm,
What y'all comment? Sending stars.
send them stars. So with that being said, everybody look out later on this week. I'll be putting up some information for us to be able to start pushing out merchandise, t-shirts, shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, and all that other good stuff. So we can start getting that stuff out there, and we can start rocking and rolling with that. I'm wearing one of our new shirts tonight. It's the Black Family Bloodline Podcast T-shirt. You can't really there. Hold on, let me. That might be a little bit better if I move this stuff around a little bit. So yeah, the Black Family Bloodline Podcast T-shirt. So we got that stuff on deck, on deck. So we'll put some more information out there. We'll
Don't
put
be
out.
some about time.
All right. We'll put out a link to order, and we'll put up the colors that we're gonna have and the different versions because there's another color logo also that everybody ain't privy to yet, and we probably ain't gonna push it out there until everybody on the podcast got one first. So once we all have the other color design logo, then we'll release it to the public. But we gotta rock it first. We gotta advertise it first. So yeah, be on the
What,
You
lookout
out
hey,
here, some
for
fuse?
that. Pretty excited. Pretty excited. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hey, where my onion go?
He over here on the beanbag.
Oh man.
He got that. He's
Okay.
still here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
take a
just
break.
right. So
So hey Alice, hey Maya.
hey y'all. Hey y'all. So today 12 May topics, NBA playoffs, kids, proms and graduations, and then we're gonna talk about our proms and graduations and what that experience was like. So without further ado, before we move over to the next slide, let's introduce ourselves real quick.
Therese
Starting at
wants
the
to
top.
say hello. Say hello.
Oh, hello friend. Hi. That's my buddy.
Can you go tell him to make me something to drink?
Yeah, don't let the man get me food.
I won't let him
Oh,
get your drink.
just like that. Just like that.
You gotta go down there by it.
So let's
All right.
introduce ourselves, starting from the top, who we got, and then I'll finish it up, and then we'll roll into our first topic. Go ahead, Dirk, kick it off for us.
It's your boy Dirk. Thank y'all for tuning in once again.
Uh, I'm your favorite podcast homegirl, Wanda. How y'all doing today?
Yeah, Wanda, and of course you got your boy Jake Last movement in the building. So that's who we are. For everybody that's tuning in on Spotify and all of our other podcasts around the world, joining. And with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and hop in to the first topic, which is
NBA playoff.
NBA playoffs.
We got
Yes.
40. We got 40 seconds left in that Miami New York game. Miami up 2 points. So by the time we get done with this one, we'll be able to come back to this Miami Knicks game.
Okay. All right.
70,
Wait,
76. I thought. What?
you said
Huh?
Miami up what?
Miami up 92 to 90 with 20 seconds left. With New York
Ooh,
got the ball.
it's a
Oh Lord.
game.
Oh, it's over.
Oh,
14 seconds left.
Is it over?
14 seconds left. They just fouled Jimmy Butler. Jimmy
mm,
Butler gonna hit his 2 free
yeah,
throws,
he ain't gonna miss. He
and
ain't gonna miss.
they gonna be up 4. But I ain't gonna never say it's over because I thought 76ers had that game won yesterday. But
Okay.
Jason Tatum came back in the fourth quarter, had an awesome fourth quarter, and turned things around, and they pulled out the win. Game 7 going back to Boston on tomorrow. So
I was reading a lot of comments saying that Jason Tatum was pissing fans off yesterday.
he would.
Of
Oh,
course.
he had 3 points coming into the third quarter. So, but his teammate.
What?
Yeah, he had 3 points coming into the third quarter, ended the game with like 17, 20 points, I want to say. His teammates held him down. They did their
Whoa.
thing. So shout out to them.
Okay. So he redeemed himself.
Yeah, oh yeah, he made up for it, and after the game, the post interview, he was like, I'm one of the superstars in this league, you know what I'm saying? Because they asked him why did he keep shooting after missing so many shots. And he was like,
Got to.
you got to, you know what I'm saying? He was like, after that first one go in, you just want to see more go in. And you never quit, never
Right.
quit. So
Okay.
So who we got after the 76ers? Where we at with that?
tonight we
Seven.
got the Warriors and Lakers
Yeah.
playing. Big game, Jig.
Huge.
Big game.
Huge game.
Ain't this the last one for them?
I got what? Could
It,
be.
it could be. It
Could
could.
be. They it's 3-2 LA. So if the Warriors don't win tonight and force that game 7, yeah, it's a wrap. But we'll see
So
what's up.
yeah.
So what are y'all predictions? What y'all think gonna happen? Because I'm thinking that they gonna find some way to just make the Lakers win. Period. Regardless.
Wait. Are you
Oh,
going? Is this a
you saying it's
conspiracy that
fixed?
you're talking about here? Is that where
Mm-hmm.
we're going with
That's what I'm saying.
that?
Hi,
What's going on, Cuzzo?
Hi,
How you doing, little
baby.
cousin?
mommy.
All right, go ahead. Okay.
One of
One that look frozen.
yeah, it looked like a robot.
So so Wanda, I'm gonna take Boston and close it out at home tomorrow.
Okay, okay.
That'll be their big game 7. I'm gonna take Boston over Philly to close that out. I'm gonna take the Warriors tonight to force a game 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna well this game over. Miami just won. They just knocked off the Knicks, 94-90. With the Heat being the 8th seed, they knocked out two big playoff contenders. They knocked out two
Sneak.
big, yeah. So they still a problem. They going forward. So I got to see who match up. I don't know if the Heat match up with the winner of the 76ers. Yeah, it'll be the Heat 76ers, and then it'll be the Lakers and Denver, because Denver closed out Phoenix last night,
Okay. All right.
125-100.
So I'm riding with Celtics.
Mhm.
Uh, just on GP. Don't think I need to explain why. And of course, I'm going with the Warriors because I believe in them. So that's that's where I'm at. Nothing else really matters to me at this point.
Go team light skin. All
what,
right.
Who's
what
coming?
what about you, Wanda? What's your predictions? Nobody wearing purple except for the Lakers. So
Oh yeah. Thank you. Shout out to my sister.
who you going with, Wan? Oh, maybe we should have done a
Trying to
segment of
kill
what you
me.
sipping on. God damn.
Damn.
That looked like it might
Tried
have
to kill
hurt.
me. I don't know what's in that.
She put that Michael Jackson Jesus juice in your shit. That's what you got.
I don't know what she put in there, but put the teams back up again.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna go
Golden
with the
State,
Celtics because of Jason Tatum. We're gonna go with the
Lakers, and
Celtics
Warriors.
because of Jason. I don't like either of those teams,
Like Jig said, the Lakers
but
only
I
bring
guess
back
since the
purple.
Lakers they gonna win anyway because they got purple in a thing and it's
Calm
fixed.
down
So
over there. Calm down.
the
Bring it down a
so the
notch.
Lakers are gonna win.
So the
Okay.
Lakers are losing.
Uh,
Got it.
Knicks and the Heat.
Oh, that's a done deal.
I'm gonna go with the Knicks on that one.
Oh
I
no,
do.
the Knicks lost. The Knicks lost. Yeah, yeah. They out now.
Oh, they
Miami just
lost.
won. Yeah, Miami just won tonight. So
Oh, that's
they
right. They
moving on.
did. They did.
They
Yeah,
they they gonna face the winner of the 76ers and Celtics game. So
because
they
that's
wait.
They gonna be playing the Celtics.
yeah, yeah. So again, I should have wrote this down. Fortunately, this is being recorded so we can come back to it and I can write it.
Keep my
Yeah,
big
there you
board
go.
next to me.
Yeah, because you got to write them down. Make sure you put Wanda saying the Lakers winning and like the biggest letters you can put on your board.
Right, the
So
purple people power.
right. So when they lose, we know who to
Now, why
come
would you
back
say
to
something like that?
because it's Warriors Nation. That's why.
Why?
Because
But why though?
outside of San Antonio, like the Warriors have had a solid team for a long time, and I also like Steve Kerr. I've always liked Steve Kerr, especially when he was rocking with the Bulls.
Is the
So
name Steve or Steph? Which
Steve
one
Kerr,
is it?
Steve Kerr, and Steph
It's not
Curry.
Steph.
No, that's Steph Curry, and Steph
They the
is
same
actually his.
person?
No, it's two different people. Steve is the head coach. Steph is the player, and
Superstar.
Is they related?
no,
No, no.
by
Steve
far.
Kerr played back with Michael Jordan
Right.
and Steve
Is it
Dale
Curry or Kerr?
Curry. Curry
Curry.
is
No,
what it is.
Steve
So
Kerr,
both their last
Steph
name is
Curry.
Curry.
No, Steph Curry does have a brother in the league also. Uh,
That's what I thought. Okay.
And his daddy
But
his father used to
yeah,
play as well.
right. So it's Steve Kerr, the head coach, and Steph
Oh,
Curry.
Kerr. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All
So
right.
Steph is actually his middle name, but Steve Kerr, I've been a fan of Steve Kerr since the mid to early '90s when he was rocking with the Bulls and they had a fantastic season and they won a championship on my birthday some years ago. I ain't finna divulge all my information tonight, but
Okay.
but he was a good ball player, a fantastic ball player actually, very intelligent, and I used to just like watching him be at the basics of basketball and know when he could and couldn't shoot, when he should and shouldn't shoot. So huge fan of Kurt, and then he made the right move by becoming a head coach, and he's been like one of the dopest coaches in the NBA to me.
Yeah, I mean,
To
that
me,
move, that's for another day. I mean, he
yeah,
been a great
I'm
coach,
not
but
saying he's been better than Rivers. I'm not saying that he's better than Pop or anything of
no,
that
no, no,
nature.
no.
Not the same league,
I,
but
I was just speaking on the aspect of Mark Jackson built that program. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? And
no,
then
yeah, yeah,
then they fired Mark Jackson to see Kerr
yeah.
stepped in and win championships. So that's a whole different
Come
story.
on.
It
You know,
is. It is. Not taking anything away from him, right? Because
correct.
at, at
Not
all.
taking nothing away from Kerr neither, because I think
Right.
he's a great coach. You know what I'm saying? Because he still had to go out there and do what he had to do with the superstars he got. So
So it's kind of like watching Phil trying to coach Jordan, right? And coaching Shaq. So you wouldn't think that Phil was involved as a coach is what he was because his demeanor when the game was happening was different than what it was in practice. So again, another topic, whole nother conversation, whole nother story for another time that we can get into a little bit later.
we
But
kick out the sports segment on here.
yeah,
Alice, what's in this drink?
Jesus' left toenail.
So the Lakers and Warriors then kicked off. I'll keep y'all posted as we go on throughout the podcast. But right now it's 5-2. Right now, LA up. So
Jesus. That was quick.
Hey, ain't he? Say one more time.
I said that was
say
quick.
the Lakers up 5-2 right now, but I keep up with the Lakers up 7-2 right now. I keep y'all posted throughout the podcast as we continue with
Okay.
our topics and chop it up.
Yeah, yeah. Give us the updates. Give us the updates. All right. So for our next thing, what we were going to be talking about is our
Oh,
kids' proms and graduations. And yes, that is my beautiful niece, one of my beautiful
look
nieces.
at
I've got two exceptionally beautiful
Kitty.
nieces.
They grow up so
That
fast.
They
is
do grow
my
quickly.
Bobakins. Yes, yes, that is my Boba. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful
Oh, look
picture.
at her. She looks like such a lady.
Right? And
Um,
she
Unlike some of
is.
these other prom dresses I've seen.
She look
and giving off that princess and giving off that Princess Diana vibe with that bracelet. You know what I'm saying? That
I love
right,
that
that bracelet.
that Amazon.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's nice.
right. So
Sweet.
so yeah, it's prom season and
Prom.
graduation season.
Oh,
Yeah, showing my niece off
look at
tonight.
her
I asked
hair.
her.
It's so
It's
pretty.
gorgeous. So I think my stepsister, one of my stepsisters, the one in the background, did her hair. Exceptional at doing her. She did my
Y'all
kids
heard
since
that
we lived in
St. Louis?
Chicago.
He said her. Y'all
Her,
heard that?
yeah,
That St. Louis that her. She did her.
did her. She took her in there, sat her in the chair, and did her hair in about an hour or two, so she could go to the fair. But yeah, so she did her hair, and it came out wonderful from the pictures. My dad sent me these pictures during her prom night. Now, I'm a grown ass man, and so I'm not finna just tell y'all that I was about to cry because I was zint.
Oh,
You know, seeing my niece getting ready to head off to prom, uh,
All
looking
razzle
all
dazzled up. Oh yeah, man.
yeah, looking like a young lady. I was
it
like,
was
oh my god.
beautiful.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Definitely
sending my
tear
dad text
worthy.
messages. Yeah, like,
Mm.
whoa, is this where we are
It's
in life
definitely
now?
tear worthy.
Yeah, like when
So
did
if
we get?
y'all got any of y'all prom pictures that y'all wanted to share, go ahead and send them to us real quick.
Because tonight is the night. Yeah, shoot them to us. Shoot them to us. I'm glad you said that, Wanda. So if anybody wants to hop on, let me
Hmm.
go ahead
Yeah, I
and
know what? I should
post.
have brought up. I didn't bring up the girls' prom pictures. My older daughter's prom pictures. I
You
was so
should
focused
have,
on.
girl.
I was so focused on my experience with prom. I ain't even trip off that. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? And then I'm
yeah,
tripping off the younger kids I got coming up. I didn't even. My bad. My bad. They probably gonna talk about me tomorrow, but yeah,
yeah. Had the opportunity. I mean, it ain't too late if you can find them real quick. I can plug them.
Right. It's not too late.
I can't get on. That that's what got me effed up this weekend. I'll let y'all know that
Oh,
later too.
we'll
You
get
know
to
what I'm
that.
saying?
I'm pretty quick on the draw. So, but we got proms happening. How many people? How many kids do y'all know?
Graduation.
Yeah, graduation. How
Huh?
many people? How many kids y'all know went to prom?
Uh,
I went
I
to
know my 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 cousin went to prom. My niece, I mean my auntie Victor Mom, she be on her all the time. Her daughter went to prom. Fudge and she looked
Yeah.
good. Yeah, she looked
Buzz went to
good.
prom.
Yeah, she looked it
Buzz did go to
gorgeous.
prom.
It was beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Uh,
she was very pretty.
a ton of friends, kids
Maya's
went to prom.
cousin is going to prom tonight.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Do
All
y'all
right.
okay? Y'all with daughters? Do y'all worry about prom night for y'all daughters? Cause y'all know it. Well, what's supposed to happen? Well, they say supposed to happen on prom night.
What's
Right,
supposed
yeah.
to happen on prom night?
Do y'all worry about that?
So coming from my man's background, I would say yes, I do. You see what I'm saying?
I
But
I don't.
you
I
know, it's
don't.
all the trust issue and all that thing. You know what I'm saying with your children and everything. But at that time, yeah. Hey, I remember. I
Right,
remember
my kids
16,
definitely better.
17.
I don't worry about it.
Not worried like
I'm
that, but
buying my kids
just
chastity
like I say,
belts.
just the mindset of you know being one of them guys. You know,
Yeah. I mean, I get
Right.
you. I get you. Don't get me wrong. I know what you're saying. But the reason why I don't so much is because
I don't know if it's still a thing. I don't feel like it's still a thing.
I
I
think it's
think
still
it's
a
still a
thing. I mean,
thing.
how could it not be?
I
they
think it
That's
will
don't.
forever be a thing.
The
yeah,
kids
that shit
don't
that's
interact
passed
like that.
down.
They're not social like we were. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't, and then
That's true
it's
too.
not too many things for them to get into like it was when we were growing up. You know, like we had clubs, we
They ain't
had.
social, but they definitely sexy.
I mean, understand? I'm just talking about for us like
Nasty ass kids.
so. Last night we took Jameer out. His school had an orchestra concert. So after the orchestra concert, he was like, "Gonna hang out with my friends afterwards." You know what I'm saying? So he wanted to hang out with the kids afterwards. And it was just a whole different experience because he never asked to do nothing of that round. He always in his room on the video game. So for him to ask to get out and try to interact with kids outside the school, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see that a lot for kids nowadays. I don't see them with if they ain't on their phone or their tablet. I don't see them linking up. You can't go to the mall no more without a parent. Pretty much, you still got to
Mm,
be accompanied by a parent if you're a
Right.
certain age at the mall. So it's certain aspects of
Yep.
things that they don't have that we did have, so
okay, well, the only reason why I don't so let me figure out how to say it properly. I'm not anxious about it, but as a dad, I'm still concerned about it. Right. So I'm not anxious about it because let's be honest, kids are gonna do what kids do. Just like we had our own experiences in life. And I
right.
don't know why I'm sounding so damn St. Louis tonight. It might be the
One of them put it in your head. She done said it, but now you took the motherfucker down. That's all you hear in your head now.
yeah. Golly, I just hit that experience hard, the earns. Anyway, but I don't like just like we had our own experiences when we were kids. Our kids are gonna have their own experiences too, and we can't.
Right,
There's
right.
only so much that we can do to protect them or to try and take them out of that ballpark. They're gonna have it, right? Whether it be intercourse or fighting or having best friends or whatever the case may be. What's going on, Zoe?
What up,
Whatever the
Zoe?
case may be,
Hey, so
they're gonna have it. They're gonna
Yeah,
have it. The only thing that we can do is try and help parent them through it, and that's
right.
it. So
I
and
don't
give them
know,
as much
man.
information. Give them as much information on the front end of stuff, you
You got daughters too, Wanda.
know, as we
What's your
kids. They
thoughts
gonna
on
do what
that?
they
I
gonna do. They
know.
gonna
So I'm
sneak
just
and do
like,
what they
I'm
gonna
like, bruh,
do.
I
Yeah.
don't even know. Like, I'm like, I'm just gonna go on Amazon and buy check belts.
Right. Mm-mm.
No.
I'm gonna tell you what the consequences of that's gonna be, because I seen it when I went to college, and what's gonna happen. And I look, when I went to college, I saw young ladies getting wild, absolutely
Hey, when
buck.
they off at college, they can do their thing. But as of right now, no,
Yo,
no.
I'm not saying that they can do anything, but I'm just saying you might as well be honest with them in the forefront, because once they get away from you, it's gonna end up being like an overzealous action towards it, and that's what I
I'm
see.
gonna make sex sound like it's the worst thing in the
Oh
world. I
Lord.
promise you. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
make it sound like
God.
it's so fucking
Oh
horrible.
my God.
I am. I am.
Do it.
I am gonna make it sound so
Oh my
horrible.
God.
Like they will never want to do it.
Don't do it.
Why would you do that? Because then if they when they finally get it, it's gonna be off to the races.
Or when they finally interested in someone in the moment
Hopefully
in
when
their
they
life,
grown
it's
and
gonna be a bad
married,
experience for them.
though.
Yeah.
Hopefully they be grown and married by the end.
Okay.
I'm gonna do like they did on Bridgerton. They didn't tell them girls nothing. They just let them go out there and they married them off to the prince and like
Yeah.
on your wedding night, this is what's gonna happen.
Yep.
It's
But
gonna
I
be like the Bridgerton family.
I saw some of Bridgerton. I didn't see all of it. I need to get back into
Hey,
it.
first of all, Bridgerton is so fire.
It is. It absolutely is.
Bridgerton is so fire.
Damn near every
And
night's a
the Queen
prom.
Charlotte spinoff that they just had,
Yeah.
amazing. I'm gonna rewatch it.
Yeah. Bridgerton is dope. It is. I must
Okay,
admit.
but yeah,
you can see my face. I'm
I'm
gonna have
gonna
to get
marry
on.
them off to a. I'm gonna marry them off to a prince and be like, "Hey, on your wedding night, this is gonna happen."
So that's the whole experience, like with the little prom and all that.
Call
It's
me in
like
a week.
a Cinderella type aspect for the young ladies, you know. So I get it, you know. I want
It
my
is. It
girl's
really
experience.
is.
I loved it, you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I still think it's in the back of your mind, jig. But you ain't tripping off of it as much
Yeah.
because it ain't. Because you don't want. At the end of the day, as being a father, you don't want to mess up that relationship with your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
that is a genuine bond that it's so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So you want that connection and you want that love. So you that's why they say we weak to our daughters. You know, but and so what? To all them people that say that too.
Right.
You know,
I
hell with you.
absolutely am. I absolutely am. To
I
all of
don't
my
care if my
daughters.
daughters don't like me.
The mother typically don't. You know, so they not trying to be
I do
best
not
friends.
care. Nope. I'm just trying to raise young ladies to be productive members of society and not whores.
Understood.
Gotcha.
What?
Noted. Noted.
Right. Understood. But yep, they're still doing it at prom. Kids are kids.
They doing
And
what at prom? They still doing it? Oh my bad. I thought
They doing
we
it.
did move on
They
from that.
doing
My
the
bad.
do.
it's still a thing.
Have you
Things
seen
are,
some of these prom dresses these young ladies wear?
I
I
have
definitely
not.
fucking got. Oh
And
my god! Hey, hold
and they
on. Let
parents
me
letting
see.
them, I might have to go Google some of this real
Oh
quick.
baby,
This shit real quick.
hold on.
Sometimes I think it's a little bit too much for prom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like they got straight this like crazy,
yeah, it be a little bit too much for prom sometimes. I do like the guys, so I just don't like
and they still
the
Oh
got
women.
show
no,
purses
not today,
everywhere.
Satan. Oh no. Oh no.
What did?
We ain't doing none of this shit.
Are you looking at some of the prom dresses?
I am.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
And
tell you.
no.
some of
No.
the trains and stuff that come with some of these dresses is that's excessive.
The price tags. It's the price
Correct.
tags on these dresses.
Yo. These motherfuckers ain't getting married. They going to a prom.
That's what I'm saying. That stuff is excessive
Oh
for a
hell
2 hour event. You know what I'm saying?
no.
Excessive.
No. No. I wish my
I
kids
think
would.
I literally spent $60 on my prom dress.
It's a motherfucker on here for $700.
And my
I
shoes were handed
wish
down. My shoes were borrowed from a cousin. So
all of my tuxes were rented. But no, absolutely not. Not just the price tag, but even the cut. The cut is way too mature.
Correct. It's for a whole different event. You know what I'm saying? As at a different age, different stage in your
Yeah.
life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I see
so
why not.
like would y'all go prom dress shopping with y'all daughters and would y'all have
Yes.
expectations
Yes.
of what they can get and what they can't
Yes.
get?
Yeah, most
Yes.
definitely.
All of that. To all of that.
Yeah.
Because I got to make sure, like when my kids are looking at a dress, I'm going to be like, hey, let me tell you what the little guy going to be thinking if you get this type of dress. I'm gonna tell you what he going to be expecting. I'm going to tell you how he going to be feeling. Because I was in the same boat at one point in my life. And no, we ain't doing it like that. We ain't just giving it away. It ain't you. No, no. These motherfuckers are like leaving nothing to the imagination. And they,
Yeah.
oh my God, this just
I mean
upset me.
they literally got like cutouts and
Yeah,
earth tone mesh
this is not
and
okay.
I thought I was doing
Wow.
something with my split baby, but I guess I wasn't. Cause honey,
Man, but it was an error.
if you
You
had
were
a
doing
split,
something.
you was being risque in my day.
Yeah.
If you had a split in
Hey,
your dress, that was risque.
y'all was being fast. That's what y'all was doing. Y'all was
Yeah, if you
being
had a
fast with
split, you
that
was doing
shit.
something.
No, they ain't doing this. My kids ain't doing it. Not no 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 none of them.
And like I
Not
was saying, I love the guys. Man, they suits be looking so fly all the way up until you get to their ankles. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and
They
you
suits
don't
don't
then
have to
go
see
down
their
past their
ankles.
ankles. I
it's a
don't know
whole
what's over
ass
there.
issue.
They shoes don't. I mean, they suits don't go past their ankles, and but they be looking fly. I be like, oh, look at that. I like that. They shoes be looking like they be doing too much with the shoes. The fellas
Right.
do too much with
I
the
don't know. I
shoes.
be liking some of their shoes though. For the
Oh, they
fellas,
do. I like them too.
they be
But
having the little Gucci loafer, but I mean, it was mostly Stacey Adams and whatever them shiny shoes is in my prom. But
Give me one
right, that's what
second,
I'm
bro.
saying. So we understood the assignment like our parents gave to us. It is a one time event. You only here for a couple hours. What are you trying to do? You
okay,
see what I'm saying? Who are you trying to impress? You see what I'm saying? Them questions are gonna get asked in my household. Like, who you trying to impress? What are you doing? Like,
hey,
no, bro, we not paying for a $300 suit for a couple hours.
hey, them price tags on them dresses because these young ladies are getting their dresses custom made. These are custom made dresses that some of these young ladies are getting, and they're definitely pricey. So I don't know what kind of jobs they parents got, but the way we set up over here, we going straight to the Macy's.
Oh yeah, man. But it's totally different. Like I say, the time frame here, everything is just different. I love it.
I
I
know,
love the
but it's so
experience. It's still,
crazy.
yeah, the experience is great. I love the overall experience of the prom situation. Like they dress up more for prom than graduation, and I think graduation should be much more of a celebratory thing than the prom. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I think I wore like a nice shirt and a skirt to my graduation, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I think I was more dressy for prom for real.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I get it. It's like a big ball and everything, but
Yeah.
I think they go. I think they do too. They go too excessive for the prom. Graduation should be more of a nice event. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
and I
think.
feel like sometimes like if they doing all of this just like not just, but if they doing all this for prom, like what do they have to aspire to like for their weddings and college stuff?
well,
Like
hell, they didn't show the world every goddamn thing they got when they went to prom, so it ain't shit left.
I mean, like they like roll out red carpets and they get them these nice fancy rental cars and
Right.
yeah, and I think a lot of it is for social media.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck
but
social media, man.
I'm
I
not
swear
trying to
on
impress
social
nobody
media.
on social media. I'm sorry.
So
my
so
my kids gonna be happy with their mall dresses. and unless they got a job and gonna do buy their own stuff, but
Right.
I doubt it.
Right.
So getting to the era, do y'all think that's more on the parents nowadays? Like with us being younger as parents, or you know what I'm saying, for like how we dress
Absolutely.
our kids and all that.
Yeah.
Cause
Go ahead,
I
Wanda.
don't like all like these kids is like wearing straight full lace front wigs and stuff like that. I couldn't wear a weave in my hair until high school. Like my mom was like, you do not need all that hair." And it was only a ponytail then.
Yeah, they do too damn
I
much,
couldn't
man.
wear weave. I couldn't wear wigs. I don't even think I had my first wig until I was an adult.
Oh, really?
Right, Maya. Maya said they better get a sewing machine. I know that's right.
Facts. So I think again, this goes back to what we were talking about on one of our previous shows. At this point, we have a tendency to overparent, unfortunately, and a lot of parents are. First off, it's hard to be a parent when the grandma is only 45, right? So I'm gonna throw that out there. Certain instances. So a lot of us begin to overparent, and instead of taking the parental route, we try to take the route that's cool.
Yes,
You dig? And what you think is gonna keep you lockstep with your child because you want to make sure your child think you still hip and you still with it. I don't give a damn.
Not me.
Yeah.
My mama, Adrian Calvin.
Hey, Auntie was on. Matter of fact, she joined. So shout out to Auntie. Hey.
Yep.
what up, Auntie?
So I'm just throwing that
Not
out there.
me. I know that
I
not
don't
being
know.
my kid's friend is for the best, and we'll be friends later in life, like when they're 30 something.
Right. Right. But right now, you got to get this cruel tutelage because life is about to come at them real fast and real hard.
Yep.
So all this foolishness, like I'm looking at some of these dresses again, and it's ridiculous.
What did you pull it up on?
I just went to Google and I put in prom dresses,
Oh
and
yeah.
all this bullshit then hopped up on here, and that is not what I was expecting. It
Like
ain't.
yeah.
It's not what I was expecting because it's way too mature.
Wait,
This is for something like a formal ball for adults. That's what this is for. This isn't for a prom.
I mean, this is they be wearing stuff that I would expect to see at the Met Gala. Like
Right.
yeah, and some of these young ladies, even at like 16, on they look like women to a certain extent, especially when you put a cut on, then you put makeup on, add the extensions, the
and
and
with
all that.
wigs.
Right.
They make them look way growner
Mike
than
says,
what they
but
are.
they are
You know what I'm saying?
18. But does 18 really make you like? But 18 is
No.
legally an adult. Like, are you? How adult are
But
you at 18 though?
You still dumb as
I don't think
hell.
mentally, financially, I don't think mentally. No, you
Because
still
I
a
know I
child.
wasn't
At that.
adult as I thought I was at 18 for sure. I
I'm
mean, I know
18.
that
I'm
now, but back
grown.
then you couldn't tell me nothing.
I would,
I'm grown at
but I
18.
was still immature. So I get what y'all saying though. I
Yeah.
was doing, I was doing. I so hear me out. So I was doing dope stuff, but I was still
18.
immature. I was still 18. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah, it was certain, yeah, certain aspects of that's true, and certain aspects of that just like being a 45-year-old grandparent. Like you
Yeah.
said, just certain aspects of that. You know what I'm saying? Some of us can do it, some of us can't.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so as you being a young grandfather, do you feel like you do girl stuff or are you doing daddy stuff?
You broke up, Wanda.
Yeah, you
I
broke
ain't,
up.
Oh,
Pick up.
can you hear me now?
yeah, I hear you.
Okay, being a young grandfather, do you feel like you have like you're doing grandfather things, or do you feel like you're doing father things?
Right now, I'm doing father things because I got young kids, as opposed to when
Oh
I didn't
yeah.
have the younger kids, I was doing grandfather things. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I was more in tune and interactive with them because my kids were grown. You know what I'm saying? And then now I got the twins. So I got my twins, uh 11 my 11-year-old grandson is the twins' nephew. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Right. That's
that.
like Kiki. That's like when we went to Uncle. We was down in Little Rock, and Uncle Buck came up, and I was introducing Maya. Like, this is my uncle, but
Right.
he our age. He our
Right.
age. You know, it's Kiki. You did.
Correct.
So it's a dynamic for sure.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that was kind of funny because my dad was like, "You know who that is?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah. I don't know everybody. The kids know everybody. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
But
think it's
had we
hilarious.
not went down there and witnessed that and seen that, it would have been we wouldn't have known nothing about that. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
shout out to our family for letting us. You know what I'm
facts.
saying? Like that was a whole different dynamic. Like, whoa, like you said, Jig, we looking at our parents, and then they got a 16-year-old brother. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And he going out to hoop with us. He going out to hang out with us. Like, man, I'm finna cuss around you, dude. You too young to be my
Right.
uncle.
Man, like, right.
Like, I dare you try to whoop me. I'm gonna knock your ass. No, we ain't finna do that.
Right. That's all. That's I mean, at the end of the day, that's all. You know what I'm
It's
saying? We
still
treat
up
them
though.
like
Right,
a homeboy or a straight first cousin, and that's our uncle. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
right.
Yep.
So yeah, it's experience with things, it's knowledge with things, like you said, Jig. You know what I'm saying? So and that's what it was with me. So like y'all talk about prom experience. I never went to a prom. You know what I'm saying? I was I
You
was
never
at
went.
home.
You never went to your prom.
Never went to a prom. Never experienced a prom.
Ah.
Did you
Oh,
go to
oh,
prom?
hot girl season. He was
Hot
hey, you
girl
see, that's what we
season.
don't want. That's what we don't want. That slit
I
in your
wasn't
dress
being
had
hot, if you
something on
could
his
tell.
mind.
Wanda,
I
you
was.
so beautiful in that picture. I love that picture.
I was not being hot.
No, you were
Period.
not.
I was
No, no,
not.
not you.
The
Look at his
dude, the
face. Look at
dude.
his face. He got so
Why
many
y'all didn't put
thoughts.
an emoji over his face?
He got so many thoughts running through his head right now.
I didn't put an emoji because I don't know how to do that shit yet. I'm not that advanced.
And he touching and grabbing on you too, cuz I already
Grabbing
know.
and holding.
He got so many thoughts going through his head. I can tell you right now.
Yep,
Oh my god.
he hella wrong. But yeah,
Don't
like I
touch.
was
Okay.
saying, this
You can take that down now. Moving
Don't.
forward.
okay.
I'll be,
Okay. Hot
I'll
girl
be right back,
season.
y'all.
Yeah, cuz. Hot girl season back in the '02.
Yeah, I know the city girls was out. City girls was up.
It's just city girl pick.
City girls was up.
Okay. Well, actually, I'm pulling that shit back up because that's hilarious. Look at the
Oh my
background.
god.
This
Yep.
is where we were in life with backgrounds. Like, hey, I think it's dope. And give me a
That's
second.
me in the purple.
Yep,
If y'all
Wanda's in the
didn't know.
purple.
That's me in the
Wanda's in the
purple.
purple. I
In my $60 famous and bar dress.
You better say that. You better say that, cause look, hey,
Yep. And my Claire's jewelry.
uh-huh.
But I did spend money on my hair. My mom got
Hello.
my hair done. So
Yeah.
yep.
Ooh,
That was a fun night. I wish I got more pictures, but I
y'all
didn't.
look
So
nice. Y'all look nice.
Yeah,
thank
that was a
you.
good time.
It was a good time.
It looks like it.
We
So
had a ball.
I think it's dope that you have a whole scrapbook still.
I do. I found it.
I love that. I
Yeah, that's
absolutely love that. I'm
Yeah,
jealous.
we went through it together at our meeting. I was like, oh gosh.
I think that's so dope. And it's so appropriate.
I was
It's
like,
so
oh
appropriate.
God.
So who we got up next on these slides?
Let's
Let's
see.
see. Oh, look at that. Look
Oh,
at
look
that.
at it.
Oh, look
Jigga
at
what?
that. Look
Jigga
at it.
who?
Look at
Is
it.
that Jay Glass the movement?
The
We,
movement. You know,
we
hey,
was
I'm
calling
telling
we
y'all,
was calling you Jigga back then.
And
it's
Trump.
still jig
Look
for
at
those who know me
Trump.
like that, like from the block.
You
You
know,
dig? From the block. Not everybody get a chance to call me Jig. That's just from the block. I still got this hat. You know, your dad gave me that hat. This hat.
Straight
Uh,
up.
yep. Gave me that hat. That motherfucker in my closet right now. I can go grab it.
Oh
But
That's
Lord.
never always had that hat. I got to get it reshaped, reformed. He took it off his head, put it on me. He said, "Nephew, that hat look good on you. You need to wear that to
mm.
prom." And I was like, "Bet,
That's
Oh
dope.
Lord.
bet." So yeah, me and
Look
my
at how
boo
your
Maya.
pants fit. Pants don't fit like that no more in these prom pictures.
And you see how classy my beautiful date is.
Hey,
She
she had that
she got
What?
split.
that
She was
slit.
risque. She
She
was
got
Right.
that
risque with
slit
that
though.
split.
I mean, I had an issue with the side. We talked about it. You know what I mean? We discussed it. You know, because that's where I was at that time in life. You dig? But still, at the end of the day, it was still classy.
That was the
See?
time, boy. Yeah,
Hey,
y'all look like y'all was finna go to like a mob event or something. You see what I'm
hey,
saying? It was just it
hey,
was just like a gangster party. You see what I'm
hey,
saying?
that shit was official.
Yeah, through
Best
and through.
looking couple, the best looking couple in that motherfucker. I
I
don't
had
care
a
what
split too,
nobody
Maya.
say.
I thought I was doing something with my split.
I
But you
had
That's
been
had a
what's
doing
little
that
bit
up.
of
switch way too much. Way too
it,
much.
it
So
looks
here
good.
hey, it was actually like hindsight 2020. Hindsight 2020, like this was probably one of the best formal parties I had been to because
Okay.
got to hang out with my baby and she was beautiful. And then, you know, I was playing the part with the hat on with the brim and oh James, you look great. Yeah, we know this. You know.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
See,
we don't
see,
get Aragon often, but
yeah. So people out my shoes, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, that the flashes were a lot of young ladies wore. You weren't
Yep,
grown
Maya got
enough to where
the Monica 2000s on. I see
you
you,
weren't
Maya.
correct.
mm-hmm.
That was appropriate as opposed
Right,
to everybody
right,
wearing
right,
heels, big ass, long ass heels. They can't even walk yet. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? You got
right.
little kids in heels, they can't even walk. You know, what are
looking
you
like
They
little
doing?
looking, they
baby deer out
stumbling.
here.
Y'all hear that,
so
Bambi?
so
Take the goddamn heels off. You look wrong. You look crazy. You
Right.
look
Take them
stupid.
shoes off, Bambi.
I'm finna hit y'all with another one. Blessed you.
Jigga.
Hey, Rick. Did you just try to call me, girl?
I think this is my sophomore year, and that was my friend Jennifer.
Okay.
Okay.
So she was a good
You look like
friend.
a little penguin.
Hey, cut
Wait a
that
minute, bro. You
microphone.
was going to prom
Hey,
sophomore year too?
yeah, I went to prom again. I stayed at the party. I had to go to
Pinky
the
ring
party.
salute. You was a
Ah, you
bad
see
dude.
that? I still
Pinky
got that
ring.
ring. I pull it out, but it's back here. I still got that ring. It's a cat's eye. That was one of the first rings I ever got.
You
Yes,
want me to call you when I get off here?
I had the pinky ring. Facts, facts. Had to have it. That's when I was pinky ring saluting shit up. But that's another life.
You look
That was
like the
another life.
penguin.
I look like a handsome, fine ass young penguin. I ain't even get look. I remember that I was trying to go in and get my hair cut, and Reggie wasn't. He was like, "Oh, I got two." Like Reggie was on some shit. So
Yeah.
I was trying to get my hair cut, and I was like, "Reggie, I got the money. I just need my hair cut." And he was like, "Well, I ain't got time right now, young Thundercat. I got to get some things going." I was like, "No, like time out. First off, Reggie, are you high? Because you cut hair better when you high. If you ain't high right now, I don't want you to cut my hair." He was like, I just told you I got to go do some things right now. And I was like, oh man, it's too late. And I had to run back around the corner, around the block, and get the tux on. Look like the pig, but formal tux. Yes, Wanda, you're right. It had the tails on it and all of that.
Oh
And
Lord.
and then after prom, after this specific prom, we went to Hula Hands.
Hula hands. I
Yes,
remember hula hands.
I don't remember half the people in this picture.
I'm like, who are these people?
I don't know. I remember Jennifer, and I remember. I think that's Kevin. I could be wrong. I am wrong because Kevin went in my grade. Everybody in here is a class the same year that I graduated high school. So I don't know who that is anymore. But you see, I took the coat off because it was too hot. You
Okay.
know. So
So you and I both experienced prom, but Dirk didn't.
what you do, Dirk?
A party, I always hosted things. I always had, like I do now at my house. I always had parties. I had events. So prom night, you say y'all can have a prom night. Okay, man, we're gonna have a after party. Y'all gotta have something to fall back to after y'all get done kicking and doing what y'all do. So
Yeah.
we got a spot. My house open, you know what I'm saying? We got bird, we got, you know what I'm saying? You can do whatever. You know what I'm
We got
saying?
all underage illegal shit is what we
Correct.
was on.
Correct. Like I say, I was young, but I was grown. In my mind, I was grown, but you know what I'm saying? I'm still young. Being a hooligan still, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just,
Hey,
hey, life lessons though, like we said.
there's
Yep.
no expiration date
Do
on
you
healing.
wish you had went to prom?
Uh no, like I say, I see the
Really?
pictures. No, because I see the pictures, I see the times, and I got so many events throughout the year leading up to prom. We had so many parties and like like my locs used to host parties Fridays every Friday. You see what I'm saying? So an eventful event with people that you actually kicking with and vibe with. So y'all went to an event with the people that y'all rock with on y'all arm and everything, and whoever rode with you and all that. But you was in a room full of people that you ain't even really rock with. You see what I'm saying? So when y'all went to them events, I was at home doing my whole prom experience, and I'm kicking it with everybody I genuinely love and everybody that genuinely rock with me. So it was a eventful time for me. So for the prom experience, no, back then, nah, I wasn't tripping out dressing up to go out for a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? I was more into like the party aspect of things.
Thugging
You know
and
what I'm saying?
loving.
So
Thugging and loving.
yeah, that was me back then.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
let let's just party. You know what I'm saying?
I
For
mean,
sure.
I liked prom and it was fun. I wish I had did a few things differently. um, but overall, I feel like it was a good experience. It was a part of the high school experience.
Right.
It wasn't nothing too crazy. I know, like some of my friends were trying to sneak into the monastery that night. I ain't even finna try it.
They try
Shit.
to
They
say
trying to bring their
Hey,
monos
right,
back.
right. Hitting it up. Hitting
Trying to
it
bring the
up.
mono back. I was like,
Right.
with
yeah,
them slits in their dress. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to
absolutely.
anyway.
So, but it
So
was cool.
I was I
No.
was I was an athlete. So it was partially expected, and also I was also a band nerd. And in high school, me and my boy Stan had started a junior step team called O Dogs, and we were at all the events. We did parades. We went to other schools. We were out in the community. We were stepping in churches. We did a lot of stuff. So it was just expected that I was going to be in a bunch of different spots, a different bunch of different places at a bunch of different times. That's how I always have been. That's just who I am. So now my graduation night, my graduation night, a couple of my buddies and I, we made it into a strip club.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
yeah, right
At
on
a
So
East
high
St.
school
Louis.
sex, what makes you want to be leave your graduation to go look at somebody shake their sweaty ass?
Well, that's not how it happened. That's
I
not
got
how.
so many I got so many reasons why, but
Oh my god!
Especially as a
No,
young ass man, young mannish man.
well,
Shit, look,
y'all need
so that's a
to.
whole different experience too, Jig.
it
I
was
didn't I didn't walk the stage with my partners, you know what I'm saying? I graduated in summer school.
right.
I got kicked out of senior year. Here we go, bloodliners. Senior year, I needed a half credit to graduate high school. I tried to get into the work release program. I mean, not work release program. That sounds like some
I was gonna
criminal
Like you
say
was
activity.
in
because I don't
prison.
remember you being locked up
Right.
like that.
That sounds
So
like some criminal activity shit right there. I
facts.
tried
You
to get
weren't
into
locked
a
up
work
like that.
program and take care of my little half a credit, and they wouldn't let me do it. So they tried to make me take six courses, but it's half a credit. So I got kicked out of school for truancy because I wasn't showing up to take that half of credit because I felt like, I was a rebel back then. Y'all ain't working with me. I ain't working with y'all. Rocking the system. You know what I'm saying? It worked
Right.
against me.
Right.
Nobody else but me. So Jig, you had the story to tell about your hat, about the hat my father gave to you. Your mother was the only person at my graduation, bro. Besides my parents, besides my mother and my stepmother. Your mother
Right.
was the only one out the family that was at my graduation. She told me that I had to do it for me, not for my father, because the rest of the family was against me since my father had passed. They like, oh, you doing this and that and all this because your father passed. They thought I was rebelling against that. And it wasn't a
Right.
rebelling against that. It was just I was just a young, naive, that's a knucklehead. You know what I'm
A
saying?
Thundercat. You was a little
I was
Thundercat.
a Thundercat. And nobody wanted to pick it up and be like, hey, look, bro, I ain't have no OG at the time. You
Right.
you see me always talk about that. I ain't have no OG at the time. So I ain't catch stepped in and been like, dirty. What are you doing? Chill out. Once you say dirty to me, I already know what it is. She say
Yeah.
Negro to some folks. She just say dirty to me.
And I'm her son, and she said Negro to me. I'm just throwing that shit out there. So
So big shout out to that. My graduation experience was totally different than everybody else, just like my prom experience. But for my kids, I want them to experience the prom. I want them to experience walking across the stage. I want it all for them. I
yeah.
seen two of my four do it. I'm ready to see it. You know what I'm saying? Again.
And I'll even go to these extremes. I don't think it's an extreme, but if like after prom or after graduation, I'm willing to host a party at my house for my kids' friends because I know it'll be safe, right? I know everything will be okay. It'll be copacetic. Everybody gonna have fun. They're gonna dance. It's gonna be a good time. And then, goddamn it, have your parents come get you
Yep.
at the end of it because ain't nobody spending the night. Everybody take
Ain't
your
no
ass
spending
home.
in the night.
None of that. None of that. But come on over after graduation, have a good time, celebrate. Uh, we're proud of you. But after that, go home because you got other things to do tomorrow. Again, like I wait sports, being an athlete, and never mind. This whole that my internet just pissed me off. I'm sorry. It almost had me effed up. I was about to get into it, and then I was transitioning and everything, but it messed me up. It threw my stride off.
Yeah.
But yes,
I graduated the traditional way as well. Just, graduation day. Parents was there, grandparents was there,
Mm.
uh my pastor was there.
damn,
uh
Damn.
yeah,
real,
You
yeah.
hallelujah.
Hey, I knew how to get them graduation gifts. I sent invitations to everybody. Even
Hey, I'm
even
glad you said that.
even family members out of town got graduation announcements. Like my cousins from Chicago sent me checks.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, like cousin Daryl and cousin Floyd sent me $100 each. I do believe.
that's
Hey, my
what's up.
bank account was fat after graduation.
Yeah,
I sent them announcements to everybody.
that's what's up.
If you can make it or not, y'all knew where I was at. Y'all knew where to send that money to. So I was very, very grateful. I didn't have to work. I didn't work first few months after graduation because I was living off graduation money. I was good. So,
shit. I went
and
to
I
the army
think
a month after my
my
graduation.
auntie and my uncles, we all went to Dave and Buster's for dinner, and everybody used all their tickets to give me this really big
Mm,
uh stuffed dog for graduation. It was really cool. So it was. I had a great graduation experience.
that's what's up. I don't know if anybody else remembers doing this, but I know for my graduation, we were supposed to have a certain amount of people come to my graduation, and I remember going to Xerox when they used to have the actual Xerox companies like out on the blocks,
The
and I went.
FedEx.
No, it was Xerox at one point.
Yeah.
It was the
They
actual
be
company.
they be
Yeah,
on green and everything. Yeah, right
right.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I went and I made copies of my graduation tickets
Lord.
and I sent them out.
Bootlegging graduation
Hey,
tickets.
that was
Bootlegging,
bootlegging was a thing. I was passing them shits out like crack. I was like, "Hey, come to my graduation. I'm out of high school. I'm getting out."
it was an honor, bro. It was an honor.
Yeah,
It
Yeah,
is.
it's beautiful. Ain't nothing more beautiful than that moment for you as an individual. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
it's
so when
so. Go ahead,
I
go
had
ahead. You
like
got
I was just gonna end with I had so after I had my graduation in summer school, I took home economics to graduate high school. I took home economics, bro. I knew
it.
I took
Wow.
home economics for that half a
Hey,
credit
the
in
system
summer
is
school.
jacked up, but I hear you.
I baked cookies and all that good stuff every day for two couple hours to get my diploma. And when I got my diploma, like I said, it was a band of misfits.
Right.
We all went back to my crib and we partied, bro. Just like any other night. You know what I'm saying? Just like any other day. That's why I say my experience with like prom, I would if I would have went, it would have been genuine for me. But not going, I still think the person
Yeah.
I am, I still did what I needed to do that
Well, we
night.
gonna throw us a family bloodline adult prom, and you gonna have you a prom night.
And so that's what we would all everything that we was talking brings us to that point because we want to throw an adult prom.
We are gonna throw an adult prom.
Yes, especially for those who did not get to partake in
Mm.
prom when they were in high school. We want to try and recreate something that you never actually had. So it's not a
Yeah, got
recreation,
my
but
ears going, bro.
yeah,
Y'all know I like event type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can anyway. Go ahead, G. Go ahead.
so that's the idea behind it, and we're gonna brainstorm and we're gonna have a think tank about it because that's
It
what
will
we
definitely be
really
next year
want
around
to
this
do
time, around prom season.
around
So get
this
ready.
time. Yes. What makes it even better is around this time next year, I'll be a lot closer than what I am now. So I'm
Woo
gonna
woo
be
Wait a
in
minute.
your
Wait a
woo!
minute.
corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so y'all say around this time next year, we got an anniversary coming up.
Oh, it ain't gonna interfere with any of that.
No. I'm saying this year
Oh,
we got an anniversary coming up, like
In October.
October.
Yep.
You're right.
well,
Say less. Say less.
let's yeah, let's we'll brainstorm on that. We'll
There you
brainstorm
go.
on that during our meetings. We'll see what we can figure out. But it's definitely necessary because everybody should experience a prom. Everybody.
So yeah, so stay on the lookout. We will definitely be having an adult prom, the family bloodline adult prom, and we're definitely gonna be catering to those who did not get to experience prom the way that they wanted to. So I
Yes.
wonder how many babies are conceived on prom night.
I tried. I failed. I was too scared. I I'm just talking to y'all as family and being honest. Probably should have happened. But with that
Yeah,
being
I did
said,
not do nothing to make no babies on my prom night. Period.
shit.
What's wrong?
Let me go back by my microphone and say it. Shit. So since we heard, hey friend, she waved. That's so cute. So this is where we are right now. What got y'all left up? I tell you what Coach said. Coach said he had to get ahead in the game.
Oh Jesus!
He missing us. And
Oh wow!
it's basketball season. That's why. Yeah,
He got the assignment.
he
Oh
did.
Lord!
Some
I
people don't
think
understand the
he did
assignment.
it the right way.
I mean, for him, apparently, it's got to happen the way it's got to happen. So that's the way it happened for him.
He's just following instructions.
That's it. That's it. So who first on what got you effed up?
I'll go first.
Okay.
These allergies got me messed up. I'm over here sounding like Snuffleupagus, and my face hurt, my eyes itch, throat hurt. I'm like, bro, but I mean, it's my fault. I need to get back on my Zyrtec. I got to start taking my Claritin or something. But these allergies and the St. Louis weather and my cold building at work got me effed up.
Mm.
I'm done.
All right. Diesel, what got you after, cuz?
I'm gonna pour me up another little shot. Yeah.
What you pouring up over there?
Little Jameson, little
I
Jamie
thought I
James.
recognized that bottom. I thought I did.
Little
That's why I
Jamie James.
yeah.
Uh, the internet, the technology nowadays, the passcodes, the security codes got me effed up. I
Woo!
mean, I done
Woo!
changed. I
I'm
done changed
dead.
so many. I done changed so many passcodes, and passwords, and the FBL. It's ridiculous trying to get one account. It's ridiculous, y'all.
Oh my god.
I need a geek squad. I need my bloodliners to help me out. If anybody can get me to link my personal page to, oh my goodness, I just need a linkage so I can do so
Oh
much
my
more.
god. That is crazy.
Yeah, there's a
But
lot
right
of
now, technology and
Passcodes.
my passcode, my security code, my everything. Since I've been hacked, it's been horrible.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jig it all every time I try to link on to some jig it. Because I got a
Yeah.
two-way authenticator. It go through my email, it go through whoever linked to the account or linked to
Right.
what's going on. So uh,
Crazy. Right.
I'm up
Right.
at 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, what the hell? I can't get on Facebook. I can't
right.
sleep. What happened?
So the time zone is different between me and Jig. So
Yeah.
when I'm up early in the morning and I'm texting and I'm you know what I'm saying, like I don't understand this shit. And things going on. I'm not a big texter, you know what I'm saying? So when y'all see me on the board, y'all know it's a problem. Y'all
It's a
know it's
problem.
something
It's
going
a whole
on.
ass
Y'all
Man.
know it's something going on. So
It's a real shit going down.
that's what got
That's
me effed up this week.
all right.
I
That's
feel
what's
you
And
up.
too,
I'm so
though. I
over it.
feel
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
Over
So
it. I
over
love it. Love
it.
it.
So over it.
What?
Well, I tell you what got me effed up. First off, Wanda, I'm with you with these allergies. My damn nose is stopped up. My eye won't stop leaking. I didn't taking Claritin D, so on and so forth. But what I'm tell y'all, what really got me effed up, and I'm finna lean with this for a little bit.
Oh Lord.
Do I need to drink? Good.
It's truth corner real quick.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes. What got me effed up is I'm at the age where I'm at, and I've been in my current profession for over 20 years, over 21, 22 years. All right. I've been doing what I've been doing for a long time. And I had to stop and pause for a second the other day and think, holy shit, if I would have put as much energy into investing in myself and working for myself as I have to simply retire in a year and some change, I would have been a multimillionaire several decades ago. Several decades ago. And that's what's really got me effed up is that I've spent so much time, effort, energy, and personal investment in doing what I'm doing for my career that I totally began to identify with this being what I wanted to do.
Huh?
And no, we don't want to
Okay,
do
here I come
what I
back.
do is invest in people that are trying to grow their own businesses as well. What I really want to do is get out of the rat race. What I really want to do is make sure that I'm wealthy enough to simply be able to sustain my own financial happiness and help somebody else secure theirs. That's what's got me effed up. Like the realization of the time that I've been doing and I've been going hard in the paint for this shit. Hard in
You been
the
going
paint.
hard, G. You been going hard. So
You dig?
I
And
know what
it's
you
going
been doing for us personally.
right.
You been going hard, yeah.
And don't get me wrong, it's gonna feel good to retire, to be able to retire and be eligible for retirement. But what doesn't feel good is the opposite side of that, and having this business. and working and dedicating my time to growing this business. And I was like, damn, I could have been doing this a while ago, a long time ago.
Mama needs your charger.
And I'm just now doing it. I shouldn't have bought into these other concepts and ideologies that was pushed out. Simply working for somebody for a retirement is bullshit. I could have been working for myself and retired when I was 27, 28, 29. I would have put the same amount of energy into it.
Right.
That's what got me effed up.
But that
So,
was the knowledge and the information that in the era that you came from though.
yeah, yeah,
So I keep talking about era and I think we I think we evolving, I think we doing better for like our community for like what we doing with our children. You see what I'm saying? So I think we making steps, but it's still a bigger step. And it still take
yeah,
a lot more individuals. It still take a lot more people to build that community. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And it,
I'm leading into next week, but it's still in all. But our community is big. You know what I'm saying? You
it
had
is.
upbringing. I had upbringing.
No, we
Sim,
don't.
Kiki, I picked the pink.
And it's scary.
sim.
It's
Yeah,
it's scary because our generation was taught if you roll up your sleeves, if you work hard, you'll be successful. But
that was
we
it.
got I've seen people, I've seen adults who were in their 20s while I'm at the age of 40 that were multimillionaires because they decided not to work for a corporation or a company or an organization. They decided to work for
Oh.
themselves. And that's the difference, right?
What?
Yeah.
So that's what got
What we
me after.
got you. What we call our kids lazy. They got so many ideas. If you just sit up and chop it up with them, like we doing tonight, man, your kids got so much. Cause like I say, the world didn't change. It didn't evolve.
Right.
Onion, as you would say, Jig, he gonna have so much information for us. That's gonna be
Yeah.
so much, so genuine. We ain't gonna recognize it. We ain't gonna understand it because we from a different era. You know what I'm saying? We from a
Yeah.
different mindset, and a mind, upbringing.
Yep. So that's where I am. That's what got me effed up. So let's move into final thoughts. And then I got a surprise for the outro. I got a surprise for the outro. All right, final thoughts. Who's gonna be first? Reverse order. Start with me. All right, great. I'll take final
Start with
thoughts.
you. Start with you, cause
All
you
right.
probably gonna be the longest.
No, I'm not. I'm not tonight. I'm
He
not tonight.
ain't having the longest one when I say
I'm
it.
final thoughts is easy for me tonight because I'm at a different place in life. So regardless of what you're doing and who you're doing it with, remember that every other person that you interact with, they're still human at the end of the day. They don't have to fall within your requirements or standards. They're still human. So, like I always say, give the next person a little more mercy, a little more grace, and sprinkle that with copious amounts of love. Those are my final thoughts.
With that, going through.
So, who
Uh,
got next?
I take
Oh,
it next. Go ahead,
oh,
Wanda.
no, you go ahead.
It's on me. End of the day, I seen the prom experience. I seen the graduation, and at the end of the day, I seen that it took a village. It took communities to build that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you come from, whatever you know what I'm saying. If you want to flood or not, that's what we got talked about flooding. But outside of that, man, it just take a community just to do something so genuine for an individual. And if you're an individual and you can grasp just something that's so great from just one person, taking a run with it. One time for the one time. Final thoughts.
So my final thoughts are this. I just want to give a shout out to all the graduates of 2023, college, high school, preschool, fifth grade, whatever you're graduating. Congratulations to you all. It's such a great accomplishment. Special shout out for my cousin Harrell Xavier Johnson, who graduated tonight with his bachelor's from University of Houston. Uh, who else? The graduates that will be coming out of Gateway this year. Antoine will be graduating on the 23rd. Ain't Fuzz graduating this year?
Yes, that
Fuzz
same
is
year.
graduating this year. So just shout out to all of those. Those are very big accomplishments, and good luck to everybody in the near future. Shout out to all the students at ATSU Mosdo for your graduation next week. I'm so very proud of you guys. Um, and just, don't forget to hug, don't forget to smile, brush your teeth at least twice a day, guys. So super duper important. I think that's it for me.
Final thoughts. Yeah, man. I just want to say appreciate all the love, all the support, everybody showing tuning in week to week. Appreciate that. Much love.
Give me a second. I lost my place. Okay, here I am. I'm back. My bad.
Nope.
For all the shout outs.
All the shout outs, all the
Yeah,
love.
you muted Wanda. I thought you were trying to say something else, One. If not, no worries. What I will say at this point, first off, we got a new dope ass outro that I'm very excited to present to y'all. It's very short, but it's very groovy as a motherfucker. But in the wise words of Russell Simmons, thank you all for coming out. God bless and
Good night. Happy Mother's Day, guys.
Happy Mother's Day. God damn it, yeah, we cannot forget that. Happy Mother's Day. Right on, Wanda. Good catch. And here's this new outro. I hope y'all enjoy this as much as I enjoyed making it.
One
Bye.
time for the one
He said
time.
bye.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's watch this new outro.
It's the family bloodline.